Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. If you want to be kept in the loop, I'll give you the scoop of the latest news in the world of precious metals every single day at 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm also doing a 46,000 subscriber silver giveaway, so make sure you are subscribed. Tons of giveaways, 47, 48, 49, and 50K giveaways all coming up as well. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to get some free silver shipped straight to your front doorstep. I wouldn't want to miss it, especially once you know what the prizes are. So the floodgates have opened. The stars have aligned. The perfect storm is here. And right now, it's looking like everything we've talked about for the past several years on this channel is happening. It's coming. The time is now. Why? Well, there are various reasons, and it is honestly insane and incredible when we think about how many things are setting silver up for an explosive upside. And articles talk about it every day, right? You don't have to look far to see how many things are going to be affecting silver's price in an astronomical fashion. I mean, just to name a few, Scarcity. The U.S. Mint admitted in a post that there is a silver shortage. They're having a hard time finding silver to make their American Eagles. That's why the Type 2 Eagles coming out this month are going to be a very limited supply. That's just one thing. We know as investors, supply and demand, especially with something like silver that's tangible, is the most influential thing on the price. So we have scarcity, which is a low supply, but then we have this rapidly increasing demand from not only individual investors like us and Wall Street Silver, but also the industrial side, right? 5G towers, electric vehicles, solar panels, silver lithium ion batteries. Silver is just going to need getting bought up, but it's not going to be getting sold because we need it for these industrial applications. Silver stackers aren't selling anytime soon. We're holding as well. So low supply, high demand. But that's not all. That's still not all. The dollar index, there is a direct correlation between gold and silver prices and the dollar's strength. When the dollar's strength is low, when it's weak, gold and silver are up. And we know that throwing out trillions of dollars, trillions and trillions, especially more trillions as the excessive spending from Joe Biden just keeps going on, it's going to mean we have to print more dollars, and printing more dollars results in a weaker dollar. So we have that proving that silver will also be explosive. But that's not all. Silver is seen as a safe haven investment. When people don't trust banks and governments, when they're uncertain, economic uncertainty, they transfer their money into precious metals. Well, the situation we're in right now, the dire extremity of this is making people a little worrisome, especially once people start to figure out that America's $29 trillion in debt and that countries are opting out of the USD when it's the world's reserve currency is only going to make them start to fear what's to come, especially once the FOMC and all these things talk about interest rates and when they see the direction that the United States is going. Because trust me, the dollar might be recovering some days in a row, but in the grand scheme of things, it's only going to keep collapsing. Once that happens, people will start transferring their money out of stocks, even out of Bitcoin, into precious metals, more specifically silver. And since silver is a much smaller market than gold, the prices get affected more. It's more volatile. I call it gold on steroids. But that's not all. What about the gold to silver ratio? There's a reason why my name is Silver Slayer and not Gold Slayer. We just named one of the reasons, but do you guys know how everything is green now? Every automobile company is turning to electric vehicles because of global warming, and Everything is green, right? The Green New Deal, trillions of dollars that direction. Well, silver is a main component in PV cells, photovoltaics, and we need a lot of silver for these solar panels, which is on a global scale, 5G towers on a global scale. Everything requires silver in this new digital age, this new technological era we're advancing in. Silver will literally makes the world go round. That isn't all. What about price manipulation? A single tweet from Donald Trump or Elon Musk could send prices flying, and that's speculation. We have banks that are spoofing, placing false buy orders on these exchanges, canceling them. We know that silver's price has been manipulated, has been single-handedly devalued since the early 1900s, and then we have this new era, this new market that we're in, where silver isn't always affected by just supply and demand, by fundamentals. It's affected by popular vote. It's affected by articles, speculation, rumors, lies, myths, fear, uncertainty, doubt. Even when things aren't even true, it could affect the price of silver. Now, that can work two ways. One, for bad, or two, for good. And we see this happening in a good way from Wall Street Silver. They single-handedly have put hundreds of thousands of eyes and new eyes into silver. There are so many new silver stackers because of them. Their Reddit page already has like 120,000 members, and they started that page in February. In only a couple of months, they have blasted silver on the scale. And remember, I said silver is a small market, so all these new people are going to be buying it and holding it. Remember, I said holding. Silver demand has a direct correlation to silver's price. When the demand is high and people hold it and don't sell it, the price goes up. And I can tell and I can guarantee these people aren't selling anytime soon. They are waiting for it to moon. But that's not all. When silver's price naturally rises, it gets more attention. News, the media, YouTube, friends and family, everyone's talking about silver, and that brings people into silver that have never invested a single dollar in their entire life. So we're going to see new money come into silver as well. But that's not all. Silver miners, people, the mining companies, they've been abandoning silver mines. For the last 7 years, silver's production has been getting cut back by hundreds of millions of ounces. Countries like Mexico, Peru, Chile, they've been abandoning silver mines. It's not profitable to them. They would rather dig up something that's 68 times more valuable, which would be gold. It makes sense if they want to, keep their mines open. They're going to dig up. They're going to look for things more profitable than something that's average. The average price has been $15 per ounce for the last 10 years. But that's not all. Even the silver that's dug up out of the ground by those miners, and silver is a byproduct, actually. They find silver by accident. By accident. They're not looking for it, but if they find it, they'll take it. But guess what? That silver that gets dug up out of the ground and used in those EVs and everything, even when when those cars do get scrapped or whatever or thrown away, the silver isn't recovered. So the recirculating supply of silver is very small, where gold's recirculating supply is very high. And there's several other reasons as well. We haven't even gone into the premiums. We haven't even gone into type 2 eagles. We haven't even gone into a lot of other things, stock market volatility. We haven't even gone into Bitcoin or there's a lot of other things, a lot of other reasons. And as time goes on, we have things like the Basel situation. We have things with the FOMC. We have Federal Chairman Jerome Powell being more honest and open about the reality, stimulus. There's a lot happening. And as we advance, there's going to be more things. The unknown variable is the most important variable to incorporate. So I can only imagine that everything that's leading up to this is going to be bullish for silver, right? I can name 15 different reasons why silver is going to be bullish over the next 10 years, and I can name 15 reasons why stock markets won't be bullish over the next 15 years, right? It only makes sense. Investors make strategic decisions, and all these decisions that's based off information is pointing towards higher silver prices. So since we know that, why wouldn't we buy it, as it's extremely undervalued, where gold is overvalued? It only makes sense. Silver is a ticking time bomb. And if we don't invest right now, we're going to be wishing that we did. The perfect storm is here. The stars have aligned. Every single thing is happening, and it's happening all at once. It is insane to think about that. It really is insane if you look and think about how many things are happening right now and what that's going to do. And we're starting to already see the beginning. You know what the beginning is? The premiums on American Eagles, proving that silver is scarce. The statement from the United States Mint admitting that there's a silver shortage. The numbers that the Silver Institute puts out proving that demand and supply are actually pretty accurate when we're talking about a shortage. Numbers don't lie. This information isn't false. You can fact check anything I said in this video. So it's just interesting, and it all started from COVID, and it's been history ever since. But that also means we have to be prepared, because even if that situation never happened, I would still be sitting here today making a video on silver, talking about why it's bullish and why you should buy it. But since that situation happened, it's just going to speed things up times 3, times 5, maybe even times 10. So we have to be prepared quicker. We have less time to stack and get our strategy together before things start getting crazier than they already are. So anyways, like I said, it's too blatantly obvious to think about why silver isn't the perfect, smartest, safest investment. I don't need to prove anymore. If you've watched this video, then clearly you're informed, and especially if you watch this long, thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure to hit the like button for sticking around, and make sure you're subscribed, because I am doing a giveaway pretty soon. I really want to thank everyone that it has been tuning in. 10 a.m., 5 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Standard videos every single day. I'll keep you in the loop, giving you the scoop on the latest news in the world of precious metals. This was Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.